Quiz time on the 80-60 rule. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark. I'm 60.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg. I'm 80.
All right. So we're going to
Thank
do the
you.
New York Times quiz. This is where Greg tests all of our knowledge to see how much we retained from from the previous week. We'll see how we do. We usually do respectable. So let's see if this week holds true. Go
I
ahead,
got
Greg.
9 out of 11 this week.
You did.
Yeah.
Only 2
Britain
wrong.
named a new prime minister this week. The country's third leader in 7 weeks. Who is he? Boris Johnson, Georgia Maloney, Jeremy Hunt, Keir Starmer, Rishi Sunak.
The last one. How do you say his first name?
Rishi, I don't know. R-I-S-C-I.
All right. Okay. All right.
They'll have next week. They'll have the new prime minister of Italy, Georgia Maloney. Okay. 2. In 2019, a national exam found that 34% of U.S. 8th graders were proficient in math. How did this vary in this year's test? A, students improved with a 44% proficiency. B, students stayed about the same with 33%. C, students declined with 26% proficient.
So only 3 choices?
Yeah.
All right. I think they improved. I thought I saw they improved in math.
A, declined.
They declined. Yeah, I should have gone with that. That was what I was thinking, just because everything
Which
else
teams
is declining.
You don't even answer it. Which teams are competing in the World Series? Okay.
Seriously? That's the question?
Yeah, seriously. Well, you know what? Everybody doesn't follow sports. Everybody could care less about sports.
All right. Okay.
We were with somebody yesterday at a hockey game, and I said, well, there's a basketball. It's a basketball. They put the ball in the net. Maybe it was kind of stupid. We were playing like it doesn't really like doesn't care.
Doesn't follow sports, and you're
Yeah.
okay. You're trying to give them the basics there. Okay.
Progressive House Democrats this week released and then quickly retracted a letter calling for President Biden to do what? Announced that he will not run for re-election in 2024. B, negotiate with Russia over ceasefire in the Ukraine. C, hold more allies before next month's midterm elections. D, decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. E, double funding for police departments.
Yeah, it was the negotiating with Russia is what they pulled back on suggesting that.
With all due respect to different people, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We're trying to help Ukraine, and you say, why would we want to negotiate with Russia? It's Ukraine. Ukraine can do the Russia. They can compete. We can be an ally, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what an ally does, right?
Yeah.
And also, Russia could end this thing today if they wanted to.
Yeah. Which virus? We answered this in our discussion. Which virus among children and with similar symptoms to flu and COVID is already straining pediatric hospitals? Measles, monkeypox, norovirus, RSV, and Zika.
RSVP.
Right. Next, the comic star Leslie Jordan died this week at 67. He found viral fame during the pandemic through funny videos on Instagram. Before that, he was known for his role with what sitcom? Family Matters. If you see the picture, you know who it is. Family Matters, Gossip Girl, Schitt's Creek, Seinfeld, and Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
Okay.
I just like hearing you say Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
You should get into that one. You never did you?
No, I tried to watch it one time. It was like,
all right, you got to commit.
I don't even like his commercial with his daughter.
You didn't like that commercial?
The French toast. The funny one, in my opinion, commercials is Andy Reid in the airplane. They put in mustache. Putting a mustache when putting black, like a mustache they're doing.
With a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
The United Nations report this week found that the vast majority of countries have failed to follow through commitments to do what? Allow Ukrainian refugees to become residents, build 20,000 or more windmills or solar panels, C, double the availability of clean drinking water, D, ramp up plans to cut emissions, He stopped the flow of weapons to China.
Who was the department that you asked?
United Nations report.
Oh, United Nations report. Man, I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess. The China one.
Oh, emissions. Emissions.
Okay. All right.
In a quarterly earnings report released this week, which tech company reporting profit losses of more than 50% from a year ago? Google, Meta, Snapchat, or Uber?
Meta.
No, I had Meta too. Uber.
Uber, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mexico Senate voted this week to eliminate what? Coal burning power plants, constitutionally mandated abortion rights, daylight saving time, the federal income tax, the right of foreigners to apply for asylum.
Is it the coal plants?
No, I got this wrong too. Daylight saving time.
Did you say the country of Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
No,
Okay.
Mexico Senate.
Yeah, Mexico,
Yeah.
the country, not New Mexico, the state.
No, the country.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. These are things that I've seen in the paper. I think it would be of interest. Okay. Everybody?
All right.
The U.S. Forest Service ignites thousands of prescribed fires on over 1 million acres each year in an effort to make forests more resilient and limit the potency of wildland blazes.
Control burns, right?
Yeah. Next, according to the Atomic Energy Commission Agency, the net income for the world's oil and natural gas producers is set to double in 2022 from 2021 to a new high of 4 trillion.
Trillion.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
In the United States, women made about 82 cents more for every $1 men earned in 2020. Still that unbelievable.
Terrible.
Next, so far the U.S. has sent $17 billion in arms to Ukraine since Russia invaded.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're still fighting.
Next, this is interesting. Since 2015, roughly 1 in 4 Venezuelans have left the country, fleeing authoritarian rule and economic ruin in the biggest migration crisis in the Western Hemisphere.
Wow.
Will there be a country of Venezuela? It's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? It's just something. And who says the United States is bad, right?
Right.
People think, okay. Next. This is interesting for this week, for tomorrow. U.S. consumers are expected to spend an estimated $10.6 billion on Halloween this year.
Wow.
10 points, okay?
Yeah.
Another one. Uganda is a country that is small by African standards. It still has over 15 tribal groups, many with their own languages and musical traditions. And who can, even a UN could not do it. Who could be 50 tribal groups to try and get them together? Right.
Right.
Now, this is interesting. I am surprised at this. Pickleball was invented in the mid 1960s.
Oh.
By 3 vacationing dads on Bainbridge Island, Washington, who are trying to entertain their bored children.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that something, Mark?
Yeah, that's probably how most games like that get invented out of boredom.
And the last one here, I thought this is interesting. The Flying Fox, the world's largest yacht available for charter, features amenities like a 4,300 square foot wellness center with a Turkish bath and a fully equipped hot beauty spa.
And this is just like an individual yacht?
The world's biggest yacht available for charter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
So it doesn't say how big it is?
No.
Oh.
They have a 4,300 square foot wellness center.
All right. So that means it's at least like 4,400 square feet if it got a 4,300 wellness. I don't even know what's a wellness center. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Health club.
Oh, health club. All right. All right.
A flying door. That'd be, tell me, can you let the subscribers know, Mark? You can this. I'm serious now. You let the subscribers know that your house is not as big as this, right?
It's uh uh the, the wellness center. It's yeah, no, no,
It's not as big as.
no, and we don't have we got a wellness center. We got a refrigerator. Does that count as a wellness center?
Yeah, well, for you, it don't count yet.
Yeah.
4,300 square feet.
Yeah, yeah, we got a shower too, so
Okay.
that's all right.
Toilet.
What?
A toilet. You got.
Yeah, we've got a couple of those.
Yeah. You're in the modern era.
Yeah, all right.
Is
good.
that interesting, though, Mark?
Yeah, yeah, but it should have said how big the thing is.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I mean,
That's
maybe-
it, Mark.
Okay. Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes and no.
What was the negatives?
Well, the negative is like I'm on a cruise and I want to go in like the ocean. Like, where am I going? The funniest thing, I was in Alaska, and
Oh,
you have a meeting. We're having a meeting of all the tourists, and the guy is trying to say something. As he's trying to say, people start leaving. And he hollers out, "Where are you going? Where are you going? You're on a cruise. You're on a ship. Where are you going?
where are you going to go to? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's next? You're just going to your room."
Yeah.
No.
My negative about the cruise is I felt constrained. I felt like I had to follow like a schedule that they were on,
Yeah.
and then, well, obviously you have to, but then the cool thing was being out on the deck at night when you're moving along at night and you see all those stars. It was just amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I just feel like sometimes like I'm there vulnerable. Somebody can boom and we're there. Oh, go on,
Bermuda Triangle.
a drone.
Oh, a drone. So now you're paranoid about drones. Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh. One more thing to worry about. All right, Greg.
Mark, it's been fun.
It's been fun. We did pretty good on the quiz. I'm looking forward to next week's quiz. I'm going to pay attention this week just to see if I can ace it. But good luck to you. Enjoy your week, and it's always nice talking to you.
Likewise. It's always nice talking to get what youth is saying.
I'll talk to some of the Utes and find out what they have to say.
And
all right,
I can't say what Joe Pesci. The youth. What do you say, Joe?
Ute.
Joe Pesci, right?
Yeah, you can say Pesci, but you can't say Ute.
No. What did Pesci say?
He said you two Utes.
Yeah,
like Y-U-T-S.
Yeah.
Or Y-U-T-E-S. Ute.
Yeah.
So.
And he really was funny. And
my cousin Vinny.
Yeah,
right. He was pretty good in Goodfellas too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you, Mark. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you.